Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name's Man Bug. Welcome back to Mowing. So, once again, I get to have a little bit of fun with Grant's side of the channel. But we got our project today. Let's actually get out of here first. Might be a good idea. Stopped and got some lunch at the Mi Familia taco place. They have really good food. But today's assignment we got to do is yard project. So, city ordinance came out to Elm Creek Heights, and there is a property which is mainly the owner of said properties up there. He used to be the farmer. Had a lot of plots, sold those out. Well, it's the property that holds his barn that needs to be cleaned up. Kind of like that tree, which I have no idea why that just fell. But we got to get that cleaned up. Grant is not in town this week, so I'm going to have to take on the project solo, which is not a problem. This shouldn't be too big of a project. But we're going to head in the shop, which Jeremy must be here since the fact that the door's sitting wide open. But I think we're going to need both trucks because we also invested in a bagger. Let me back up here quick. We got two new mowers. We got the Profi Hopper as well as the Honda Push Mower, which I think we're going to use both of these and maybe our 60-incher. Which one is it? Yeah, this one. We might take these three plus on our new big Tex that I got for us about a week ago, the steel weed whacker. So we got those 4 pieces of equipment we're going to need to bring out, but the Profi Hopper is a bagger, meaning we need somewhere to dump the grass. Client does not want the grass to be dumped in the yard, so we're going to take the dump trailer, which means we're going to need one truck on that trailer and one truck on that trailer. So naturally, we're going to have to take this Dodge, probably going to tow that trailer, and then we're going to take the other Ram, and hook it up to the dump trailer. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. This place is about as organized as me getting my homework done when I was in high school, which is not good. So don't be like me, kids. Except I did graduate, so that is a plus. So let's go and get the Profi Hopper, the deer, and I don't think I'm going to take the push mower, because this one is pretty much going to be able to cover that. Yeah, the cutting width on this to that is not much different. Plus, I think I'm going to be able to get into better spots with this one. Plus, we have the weed whacker, so we'll need that. I might throw this in the back of the truck. Take that. Throw this in here for right now. There's that. And then we can scoop this up and put the deer on. There we go. That should be able to fit the deer now. We're going to get this loaded up. You guys will know what property I'm talking about here once we actually get things underway. There's that barn that sits up on the top half of the hill, pretty much where the farmer around here, I believe he was, what was his name? Philip something, I can't remember, but he used to be one of the ranchers that were out here. We just happened to get the job to help clean out his little hidey hole up there. He's actually been gone out of the area for the past 15 years, but the farm basically stayed there until it was decommissioned and deemed unlivable, uninhabitable, unlivable, and uninhabitable. I can't even tongue twist myself in again. So we'll get on the road with the Cummins, and then we'll be back and go get the other Cummins. And there's another tree down. It's almost like there was a tornado video that was recorded here. So we'll get up to there. We're going to grab the other Ram, and we'll go back up there again, and then we'll catch you guys in the other truck coming back up there. Sound good? Sweet.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now that we're back en route with the other Ram, we already got the weed whacker unloaded up there. The only thing that kind of sucks is that... Oh, I forgot that merged back. The only thing that kind of sucks is I don't really know where to start because the city didn't... I mean, they mainly said just clean up the property, but in reality that could mean almost anything. So what I think I'm going to mainly start with is at least clearing out grasses, sticks, all that stuff for tree work, because we do have the chainsaw in the back of this truck from when we were helping out with the tornadoes. So we'll kind of wrap our way back around here. I think the best plan of attack is maybe to clear out around the barn first, and then we kind of tackle the yard, since the regular part of the yard will just be, of course, like cutting any other regular yard. So it's kind of way up here on top of the mountain. Like, literally, we're way up on top of the hill. So I believe this is where the homestead used to be, which they got that torn down about 2 years ago. But as you guys can kind of see back here, this was the barn that they had for it. So definitely that barn has seen better days. And as my favorite quote goes, I'd like to know how many stories that barn can tell. So let's get this figured out. The truck with the mowers is sitting over there right now. But this is going to need to be in the areas of, you know, if I'm cutting down trees, I'm going to need to be able to throw the tree limbs in the back of the truck. So we'll set it right there for right now. And let's kind of get to work.
Well, I left Chattanooga, boy, had $1 and a dime. I headed out for Nashville on the Hard Rock Line. I'm working on that old steamboat and learned to rob and steal. When my feet had touched dry land, how happy I did feel. Been saving every penny for to make up through the fall. Working for that dollar, but it never adds up at all.
So it's nothing special, but it does at least look better in here. I might get this chopped down, of course, because we're going to need to get this out of here. Timber inside of the barn. So we're going to get this chopped up, and I'll start throwing the limbs in the back of the Dodge. Or not. Make easy cleanup. Or just do this. This works too. I need to do this more. Can we get trees that actually do that? That'd be fun. If we can't cut some of these brush out, maybe. If we can't get this cut. Might have to hit that one with a mulcher. Might have to bring our 7R up here and just tear out the inside. About all I think I can do. So disregard cutting that tree down, and probably that one. Well, we could probably cut this one down. But we're going to clear out a lot of this area with the shrubbery. So I actually am going to go get the 7R with the mulcher. And we shall return with a nice looking property. Well, we're still going to do it, but yeah.
Coming around the river bank where the old train whistle sang. The very next thing you hear from me, I've been tied to a ball and chain. Well, I come this time tomorrow, reckon I don't know where I'll be. But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee. Playing cards and crap games, not looking for the score. And if I ever get back home again, I'll never roam no more. Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better, but I know you know right from wrong. Buy yourself a postcard so you can see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, keep quiet and settle down. Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell of the promise of heaven and the warning of hell. But take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside where the new flowers grow. Well, he met in the springtime, the sun sinking low. Two star-crossed lovers in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief. Well, they called her a beauty, they called him a thief.
Okay, so I think we have a majority of the area at least cleared out. The only thing I'm going to probably need to do is take out this tree, but I might leave that one, because this area's got to be... I think I might have to take out that tree. Conveniently, I don't even think we're going to need that, because apparently you can't cut logs small enough to where you have to throw them into the trailer. It just kind of auto-deletes them. So if anything, bringing that truck out was a waste. But in here, I don't think I'm going to be able to get like 80% of this stuff, because I can't get the tractor in here. But we'll do what we can on the outside to at least clean this place up. We're going to be able to mow all the way around out here, so that'll be nice. We don't have to mow down this drop-off. But around here, I'm probably going to take out all these bush lines right there with the mulcher. This is like my favorite thing in FS to ever be cease existence. The forestry mulchers, absolutely beautiful. We'll have to get a sod guy on the phone out here, bring out some sod bales or anything, just have someone come out here and plant some grass, because we obviously had to tear up a lot of these bushes that are out here. So we're going to keep plugging away. I'm going to cut down this tree and that tree. I'm probably going to clear out the shrub line, maybe a little bit more back here, and then we'll start clearing out those bush lines, and then we'll come around here with the rest of this. Probably around this side, we'll just bag it, and on that side, we're just going to take the deer and just go back and forth and just kind of spread everything else out with the 7-iron deck. So let's get right back into it.
In the quiet of the evening, they'd steal away where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed alright in the sun-painted picture. The day turned to night. Come up on the hillside, we'll have a time. If you'll bring the kisses, honey, I'll bring the wine. Keep your heart guarded, or too soon it'll fall. When one walks back home, honey, only one knows it all. Well, she walked up the hillside alone one day, and the heart is a hunter, always knows of its prey. And her father's old pistol hanging loose by her side. When she aimed once, she never shot twice. Well, the air was so still, and the sky was so blue. Before she could see them, the laughter she knew. She heard two shots ring out down in the town. There was three on the hillside, only one headed down. I was just a baby, but I remember that day when I walked up the hillside, saw 2 mounds of clay. I'll always remember, and I'll never go back up the hillside where the new flowers grow. Back up the hillside where the new flowers grow.
Alright, to make a long story short, we had to come back about a week and a half later. We got everything taken care of. The only thing I didn't really get was these 2 stumps that I missed over here. We can get those cleared out eventually at some point, but the grass is growing back. We did have our sod guys come out, and this is obviously some weedage that's going on here, but that's just the soil from underneath. That sod should have some very good weed control on it, but as for right now, we're just going to go with the fact that this needs to be cut. So I am regretting the fact that I still brought out the 60-inch deck, but we're going to start with this. Actually, no, we're going to start with the Amazon, and we're going to go around the majority of the actual barn, and then we can get to the rest of the yard with the deer just getting the majority cut. We also did have someone come out here and cut up the inside of the shed. The only thing we couldn't get was the one tree in the middle, because for that I need the mulcher to get underneath the map. So, we're going to get our yard mowed here, and that should be good for this property.
I see you running out of reasons. Don't try to blame it on the seasons. Why you wanna walk away? When we began, swear we had something that would last. Baby, has the feeling passed? Falling in was easy. How do I make it stay? I will never let go of you. Tried and true. Oh, I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Was I a fool? I know sometimes I may wonder, but I would never leave asunder a thing as good as what we have. Is it a rule? What's good is worth the fighting. There ain't no denying that you and I were made to last. Falling in was easy. How can we make it stay? I will never let go of you. Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and true. Whoa. Have you had a change of heart? Can we go back to the start?
Let's get this going. It shouldn't take too long. So all I know is I just need to get these little areas right in here. A little bit in between the doors I can see, so we might have to head inside. Oh, I thought I could reach it from here. I haven't gotten to use the weed whacker yet, so this is kind of cool. Kind of new. It has a little bit different sounds than I thought it would. But hey, to each their own. Let's get inside so we can start kind of trimming up along the door jambs here. Gonna get these little areas. This. Oh, that one was bugging me. Glad I could get that. Get around the pole. Get over there by that tree. Here we go. That little weed. Let's get you. Let's get you. Well, also you. I believe that should be it unless there's something else over here. Ah, there's a little bit going down the backside. Let's get this. Beautiful. I don't believe there's anywhere else. Besides maybe around a tree, but I think we're solid. We should be good. Well, we're going to get loaded back up and head down to the shop and get ready for the next job. So thank you guys all for stopping by, checking this one out. Be sure to check out the rest of the squad's YouTube channel for all the up-to-date content from him and the rest of his group. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to him down below. If you guys haven't already as well, be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and my gang, which is pretty much the same people. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.